Yeah, I don't know what happened there, Senga. It just cut out. It just disconnected for some peculiar reason. I hope you can all hear me here now again. Just stopped for some reason. I don't know if it's YouTube or just the mobile network. I've no idea, but it just cut out and I had to do a restart. No, fortunately, only one train came through while we were off, and it was just a 331. The MOD train's due in about 25 minutes, so I'll hold on for that. My battery pack on, so I were planning on putting my battery pack on, but I just somebody said in chat, "Oh, the lag," and I'm thinking, well, it looks all right here, but obviously it wasn't. It looks like it is going to change. That is for sure. Seems to be talking, but I don't know where they are. I keep thinking it's coming through my iPad, but it's not. Somebody in this factory near me, and somebody's smoke alarm going off here. Yeah, I wonder whose that is, Senga. Yeah, when you look at it on camera, it looks like I'm in some sort of picturesque countryside. When I mean, it is countryside around here, but if I were to just spin the camera to the right, you'll see a big Leyland trucks factory and an Amazon warehouse. To the left, it's all fields, and straight ahead, it's all fields. But to my right, there's a well, you actually can't see it, but there is a big warehouse, but it's covered with planted trees all around it, so you can't see it. But it's where they build Leyland trucks, or they used to build them, and it's also an Amazon warehouse. And they've got all these benches outside where the staff eat their dinner and go out for a smoke and stuff. And you can hear voices coming out of the bushes, but it's actually the staff sat on benches behind bushes. And you'll be sat here and you just hear voices come out of the bush. You think, what the hell's going on here? Somebody in the bush. And really, they're not. They're sat at the bench behind the bush. Oh my god, I've got a single magpie staring at me now on wall. That's not good, is it, Senga? HG Budney. Where is this? Yeah, I'm in the United Kingdom. On the West Coast Main Line. Currently waiting for that. Waiting for whatever, to be honest with you. So what's next due? 12:16. We've just done that. I'm going to Glasgow Central to London Euston, Manchester Airport to Blackpool, Blackpool to Manchester, Liverpool Lime Street to Blackpool, Manchester Airport to Windermere, another one to Lime Street, another one to Glasgow, and then we've got the Longtown MOD to Kinney Town or Cairn Town MOD. So it's going from a military place to a military place. And I think this Cairn Town place near Leamington Spa. No, it's not. It's an hour away from Leamington Spa. I don't know where Leamington Spa is. Yeah, the berries are very ripe, but they've actually been ripe and they're starting to go funny now because people haven't picked them, because them berries you can see on the camera are at the other side of the fence, so you can't access them. They're non-accessible. Okay, Oakley, I'll catch you later. Have a nice day. Yeah, the MOD train is currently just going through Garsang. Tom Gardner, where are we? We're on the West Coast Main Line. Sydney train spotting, how are we doing? This is the second stream because for some reason the last one just cut out randomly. I don't know why. And the sun's out again now. Crack it flags, as the saying goes. I love northern trains. Here in south we just have boring old class 44 with drivers who can't be bothered to pull a lever and make someone's day. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean, Lewis. $7:30. Oh, I see. Hello, Hector Trent. Oh, there's been all sorts through. We've had a steam train twice. We've had 66s. We had 166 that seemed like it was lost, just going backwards and forwards. I don't know what all that was about. We've got a concrete train. And yeah, anything due soon, Graham. There's a MOD train, Ministry of Defence train, coming in about 20 minutes. And here we've got a class 323 going to Blackpool North. Don't forget to subscribe, like, subscribe, and subscribe to each other. Hello, Carmen Perez. What's the point of this? What's the point of this live? Right, well, there we go. That's the point, Carmen. That's the point. So we can kick you out. There we go. Hello, Knitting Ready. Knitting Ready? How we doing? That's the point, Carmen. The point of the stream is so you come in and get booted. Hasta la vista, baby. Probably, yes. Yes, Kanan probably will do tomorrow. It's all the weather, really. The weather governs what I do. And it's getting to that time of year where the weather's starting to get a bit murky. I mean, we've had 3 really good months here, I think. Certainly 2 good months where it's been more sun than rain, that's for sure. Definitely more sun than rain. I'm surprised we haven't got hosepipe bans and all that business, but we haven't. Yellow line board gauge route. I'm not with you there, Aaron, but hello there, Aaron. Might try a different location tomorrow yet. I haven't decided. Again, it's all down to weather. It is a very peaceful location. Fairly peaceful anyway. There's something industrial going on behind me, clanging and bashing, but Adventurer 9, yes, I'm in the UK, near Preston. Hello, Ashley from Texas. How are we doing in Texas? I was just about to say, I bet the weather's nice and warm over there, but you've had your fair share of water, haven't you, in Texas? Or some areas of Texas have. Not had it easy. Hello, Adventurer 9 from Illinois. Illinois. How we doing? Didn't even say it there. The next train, and it's on the farthest line from the camera, is the MOD train, which is 66767 for these 66 fans. 66767. I get the feeling it's just Gonna have an odd carriage on it for some reason, just one carriage, because I think it's military supplies, and I bet it's just one container or something. They usually are. Bonnie, Scotland. There's a 66 coming through very soon, Lewis, within minutes. $6:30 a.m. Ah, of course. Got two trains coming together here. Could be a race. And by the time these two get to the camera, there's a good chance the Ministry of Defence train will arrive. Hello, Steve Elliott. Not sure, Kernham. Not sure. I don't think there's anything exciting. This Class 66 is on its way here, but it's left Preston. I'm only a mile and a half away from Preston, so it's going to be here very soon. Hello, Steve Elliott again. I don't know if you heard me last time because the trains were passing. I try to shut my mouth when trains are passing, you know what I mean? Don't forget, like and subscribe to each other, and subscribe to this channel. Makes it all worthwhile. This is part 2 of a stream. I've been here since 10:15 this morning. It's now 11:30. Is it 11:30? No, 12:30. So I've been here 2 3/4 hours. Yes, I'm just outside of Preston in the UK on the West Coast Main Line. And here comes a very slow moving Ministry of Defence train. I'd love to know what's in these carriages. Excellent. Oscar House Productions, well done. Yeah, I'd love to know what were in them carriages. Decided to eat a healthy, so got a pot noodle. Pot noodle healthy. Turns out, yeah, you might as well just stuck with the donuts, because pot noodles are not healthy. Pot noodles are just full of chemicals. A healthy pot noodle, I like your style. Yeah, I'll just have an healthy pot noodle. you should have had the donuts. I mean, they're good at pot noodles, don't get me wrong, they're nice, they're alright to eat, but, you know, the taste alright, but from a health aspect, they're not good. Not good at all. Hello, Stella Strums, Abbey 12, how are we doing? Yeah, it's fairly peaceful here. There's been many a time where I've actually been sat here and I've dozed off. I did it a couple of weeks ago and I was streaming like this and I fell asleep for about 8 minutes and I could see it in chat. He's fallen asleep, people are saying he's fallen asleep. I dozed off. Yeah. Drifted off to sleep. Yeah, you do when you just sat in your car and it's quite warm and pleasant. It's easy done. Easy done it is. Clouds are building up here. I don't know what's next on the agenda. What's next to come through? Let's have a look. 12:32. Pendolino soon. Yeah, I do like a wee snooze. I did it once outside Tesco's. Oh God, I come out to Tesco's and I just sat in a car, just put my head against headrest and closed my eyes for a minute, and then when I opened them, 2 hours had passed in Tesco's. I had one guy here once bang on my window, he thought I were dead. I fell asleep here once where I'm parked up now, and this guy tapped up window, he thought I'd popped my clogs. Yeah, thank you, Steve Elliott. Before I go, I have 3 leopard geckos. Geckos, oh, them are them big lizards, aren't they? I think. Called Peaches, Cream and Oreo. Excellent. Has Thomas the Tank Engine been passed yet? No. Nope. Why do I get the feeling we're going to get another village missing one of its population? I would say the first comment in the chat gives it away. I'm good at profiling people in the chat. Is the first thing they say. Oh, there's 170 odd people watching, so everybody subscribe and like and subscribe to each other. Okay, Oakley, I'll catch you later. Have a nice day. Be careful. Hello, John Jeremiah. How are we doing? I'm excellent, thank you. Excellent, John. Hello, Mia Diallo. How are we doing? Hello. Hello, Berliner train spotter. Berliner train spotter. How are we doing? John Jeremiah, what is this location? Yeah, I'm in the United Kingdom on the West Coast Main Line, just outside of Preston. Train spotting is beautiful. Everyone everywhere together unites about one thing. Yeah. I mean, I don't class myself as a train spotter because I don't take numbers down or anything. I just purely video them, you know. As I said tonight, I will upload the steam train that came through because I did do a high resolution, high quality video of it, and I will upload it. So it'll be on tonight. You'll be able to view it properly rather than via a stream, because I know streams are obviously substandard. You know what I mean? Yep, it'll be on tonight, this evening, and you'll be able to view it. Don't forget to subscribe. It costs nothing and makes it worthwhile. And I heard a train honk its horn then. It's a Pendolino. Hello, Flexing Oreo. How are we doing? It's over 200 people watching, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and subscribe to each other. There's some good channels here. You've got Heather White's channel. She plays music on both the piano and guitar. And you've got Senga, who is Senga Gracie, and she's an artist, and her pictures that she does are just awesome. So subscribe to everybody. Share it, share and subscribe. You'll see them in the chat with the writings in blue, Heather White and Senga Grace. Excellent channels, subscribe. You won't be disappointed. Let's just have a look at what's going on. bit quiet at the moment, unfortunately. Not much moving at the moment. It's always a quiet area, this, from listening while doing my housework. Excellent. I know I've got a bit of housework to do when I get home. I've got some bed sheets to wash. I detest changing quilt covers. I hate it. I always have a battle I do with the quilt cover. Somebody wants to invent a quilt cover that goes on without a battle. And it's that fitted sheet as well annoys me, because you get it out of the washing machine and it's nice and dry. Right, I'll put it back on and you're everlastingly spinning it around trying to work out which way it's lengthways, and you know, it's because they're just a elasticated small thing when you pull them out at washer and you stretch and you think, oh, it don't fit that way, it don't fit that way, and oh god, it does me head in. Quilt covers and fitted sheets, no. I don't mind pillowcases, them are easy. Drives me potty though, the old quilt cover and the fitted sheet. I need to wash some when I get home. Yeah, I just don't like it. It always, when you're putting it on, you're thinking, have I got it the right way there? Have I got it the right? Because obviously it's longer one way than the other, and you're constantly trying to get it to fit corner to corner. And I should remember where the label is and take a, you know, sort of remember, because there's always a label on them somewhere, isn't there, on the inside somewhere. And try and remember where that is before I take it off. Because what I do is I have some new sets, but what I do is just take my quilt cover off, fitted sheets off, pillowcases, and put them in wash and put them on a wash and dry, and I put them straight back on again. And you know, it usually finishes before I go to bed, so they're actually nice and warm as well when you put them on. So I never really, I don't just change them, because if I change them I know what'll happen, they just end up in wash basket and be waiting around forever. Yeah, very testing, but I've got to do it. Oh god, I couldn't imagine with a king size. I bet that is hard work. I struggle with mine just a double. Mine's mattress is very thick top to bottom, so my fitted sheets are the extra deep ones, you know, because the standard ones don't fit. Hello Elizabeth Cox from Kentucky, how are we doing? Yeah, I battle with it. It's one of them things that I hate it. I hate doing it, but I know it's got to be done. Because I have my mattress, which is really thick, and then I have one of them, what they call them topper things on top, which adds to thickness. So my fitted sheets, I had to get the extra deep ones. Oh, it just does me head in. And you're trying to put it on, and you've got cat chasing other bits around, annoying you. I believe that if there's a way of putting the quilt cover on by putting it on inside out and holding it, and like, I can't remember, somebody told me how to do it easily and I can't remember how you do it. Something to do with putting it inside out and then getting all the corners. King size, you do all the corners, and the one corner flips up and you have to get a taxi to fix it. Yeah. Yeah, inside out, that's what somebody told me, that for quilt You put it inside out or something, then grab it, then go into the quilt, almost like crawl into the quilt cover and get hold of the corners or something. Is that right? And then just give it a right good flapping session. I'll remember that tonight when I'm wrestling, because it'll be about 10:30 tonight I'll be wrestling it, because by the time I've got home, put washer on, it takes it a while for a wash and a dry. So it'll be like 10:30 tonight when I'm playing this game, of putting everything back on. Because it probably takes about 6 hours of wash and a dry. Complete thing, you know. I have got a quilt that's not got a cover, you know, it's you know, one of these where the cover's built into the quilt, but then when that needs washing, I mean, it's just folded up in corner at the moment, because I thought, what do I do with that now that it needs, you know, it's, yeah, I'll try that tonight, Heather. Somebody else told me, you know, you put the quilt cover inside out, don't you, and then you put your arms to each corner, grab the quilt through the cover, and then sort of jiggle it around a bit, don't you? Hello, Gutam Ganguly, how are we doing? Yeah. Handy hints for putting your quilt cover on, but yeah, I won't buy one of them again though. The coverless quilt, it's the quilt's built into it, because now I've got a folded up quilt now that needs washing. Well, it won't go into, well, it will go into my washing machine, but I just can't imagine how it washes well in a standard washing machine, because once you've rammed it in, there's no movement. I think, how does it wash when there's little movement because of the size of the quilt? I think it's something you've got to take to laundrette, isn't it, a quilt? The actual quilt itself, you know, because I bought one with a cover built into it to save all this aggro, and now I've got a quilt now that needs to go to bloody laundrette. So I'm thinking to myself, it's a bit of a waste of money. You see, I don't know if you can put a quilt in a normal household washing machine. Yeah, I remember that, yeah. Yeah, well, I think that's what I'm going to have to do with this quilt that I bought, you know. Yeah. Yeah, all that money on laundrettes and stuff. It'd be cheaper to buy another, yeah. Well, they are cheap, aren't they, on Amazon quilts as well. I'm going to buy some more pillows, because I only have 2 pillows on mine, and which I know 2's enough, but I always put them on top of each other when I get in bed. You know, I don't like being laid just flat on one pillow. I don't know why, it feels weird. I always pull them together and put them on top of each other, so I would like another 2 pillows, but when you buy bedding sets, you only ever get 2 pillowcases, so you have to sort of buy 2 bedding sets to achieve 4 pillowcases. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they're expensive at laundrettes. I wish I could zoom in out on webcams, look out webcams, look for, yeah. Yeah. I have 6 pillows on my bed. Bloody hell, that is a lot. All the white spots on the track are floodlights. Hello, MCA Kishore. How are we doing? Hello, Paul Petrigo, Zanek. How are we doing? Hello, MCA Kishore. I have 6 pillars. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've only got the 2, but like I say, I always pull them on top of each other. Is that 6 pillars, 2 for you and 4 for Jeff? Here comes another 331. And Transpenine 802. Haha, me and Jeff always, yeah. Yeah, he's a very cuddly dog, is Jeff. He looks that sort of dog. That's the thing dogs, they're much more like sort of cuddly, and whereas cats they don't like being handled for too long, you know what I mean? Everything's on their terms, you know. Mine comes and bugs me multiple times every night and just pushes its face against my face. Jeff throws a strop if he's not being cuddled. Yeah, dogs like a cuddle. Yeah, they do. They're certainly more cuddly than cats. I mean, some cats are cuddly, I mean, but mine will sit there and sit on your knee and stuff, but it doesn't stay long. It doesn't stick around long. But yet it always stays at bottom of bed during night. It just goes on right on the far corner at bottom of bed because it knows that's one place I can't reach and accidentally kick it off in my sleep. Hello, Booby, how we doing? Hello, Andreas, how we doing? Headbutting, yeah, well that's what mine does all the time. Every night it comes up to you and pushes its nose into your face. Every single night. And in the morning when I get up, as soon as I get up in the morning, I sit there on the edge of bed thinking, oh my god, here we are again. And it brings pom-poms in and I have to throw them through the bedroom door back into the living room. And then it brings it back. I have to throw it again. It brings it back. Throw it again. Bring it. And we play that game every morning with a yellow pom pom. But train incoming at between 25 and 30 miles. Yeah, there probably is at that distance. But yeah. Yeah, the funny things are animals. Yeah, it's weird how it's a cat thing, is that headbutting. Mine does it a lot, and another thing it does is it sneaks onto kitchen worktop when I'm not watching, and if I go in fridge, it just gives me a punch. An arm will just come flying out and it just punches me for no reason. It doesn't claw you, it just gives you like a tap on arm. And I think, what's all that about? Yeah, you see, I wish cats would just do that, just lie down and all night and stay still and sleep, but it doesn't. It tends to sleep all day, and at night time it's like the devil. Is that right, Sanger? If a cat bites you, it loves you. All right. Yeah, but if a cat bites you, it loves you, right? I mean, touch wood, mine's never bitten me. It's grabbed me a couple of times, but only through my own fault when I've been winding it up. Because it doesn't like, it's not, if you get it on its back, it's not keen on having its belly rubbed. It gets a bit cranky when you rub its belly, I don't know why, it just does. Yeah, well, mine does that all the time. It does it when it's had something to eat, it does it, and when it's been and done a dump, it goes mad and runs around the house like a fool after it's eaten and when it's had a dump. And God, does it flipping fly around at high speed. It falls out of the bed and just stays there. Yeah. Hello, Jeanette, how we doing? Oh, it's alright, I can multitask. It makes a few queer noises, that's for sure. See, you can't even have a shower in peace. When you go and have a shower, it comes in and sits on back at toilet on cistern and stares at you. Even if you blast it with water, it comes back. It just follows you around all the time. I don't have a cat, booby. No. The weird things. Jeffy's the same. Licks my legs when I get out of the shower. Yeah. I mean, my cat don't do that, but it stays there. And when I get out the shower, it jumps up on thing and looks at the water in the bottom as it trickles away. And I just can't understand its fascination with going in shower. And I always thought cats weren't into water, but I shoved it in the other day. It were like doing a balancing act on side, and I just pushed it into water. Just look at his face. It gets everywhere. It's young and silly. When it's a bit older, I'm hoping it'll calm down. Dogs are very clever at fooling you. The dogs, you know what I mean? They're good at getting their own way. Hello, Dom, the riders. How we doing? Class 56 coming. Call us rail. Is it? How do you know that? Class 56 call us rail. I'd be very surprised if a Class 56 call us rail comes. I can tell you there's a Pendolino coming. Where is it? I can tell you that much. We can, because train spotter, Sam, we can talk about anything we want, really. It's open house, you can talk what you want. No rules on the subject matter. Everybody's ready to see trains, you just look at the screen, they're there when they come. Hello from Texas. My husband loves trains. Excellent. Hello from Texas. My husband has one. My partner has one, and I have the tunnel. I want to be class 86. My partner has one be like. Damn the riders, how are we doing? Don't forget, like and subscribe to each other. Doesn't cost anything, but it makes it worthwhile. Every time a train comes, can you let me know? Alright. I'm going to be going soon. I've been here since 9:45 this morning. It's now nearly 1:15. 3.5 hours. Yeah, you'll have to. Yeah, it's a nuisance. It is. Can you not do it on your phone connected to? If you're connected to your house Wi-Fi, that should work. I think. That's one teenager's room cleared. Now the other. Who else? Yeah, it says 58 minutes because the stream disconnected for some reason, Jeanette, and I had to restart it. I've been running since 9:45 this morning because the steam engine come through at 10 o'clock. So I got here early because I thought there'd be loads of people here. And I thought I'd have to jostle for position, but it turned out nobody came. Now whether they didn't know about it or what, I don't know. Excellent, Dom the Riders, thank you. There will be another stream probably tomorrow if the weather's permitting. But this afternoon I'm going to go home and do a bit of washing. Do a bit of washing and a bit of twinkling on the piano this afternoon. See you later, Dom the Riders. See you later. Hello, Matt's Toys. Whatever you said. Message retracted. Don't forget to subscribe. Hello, Matt's Toys. Say my name. Matt's Toys. There you go, I've said it twice. No, I'm going to move around a bit, Lewis. Problem is, you see, wherever you go, it costs you money. Well, it don't cost you money, but it costs you in fuel, so you have to be mindful. You know, just come in here and down the line where I go sometimes, further down the line, you're talking like, it costs me about 80 quid a week in fuel. You know, because it's 25 miles away where I live. It only takes me a short time to get home because it's all motorway, but yeah, film the Northern Lights, yeah. So it costs a bit, so you have to be mindful of going through fuel like there's no tomorrow. Probably every live stream I do probably costs me 10 quid to get here and back home again. 10 or 12 quid. Yeah, it's Isaac Marbles. Yeah, I'm on the West Coast Main Line, just outside of Preston at the moment. The camera is facing south towards London. You know. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's just outside of Preston. West Coast Main Line. Easy to find. Yeah, I've thought about that, Heather, actually. I've thought about that. It's crossed my mind as that, to do something a bit different. See, I like going to the station late at night, but when you're on your own, I'm always a bit paranoid about it. I don't know, I'm not like you ever. You go out at pitch black and it just doesn't seem to phase you. Well, it does me. I don't know, I'm not confident when I'm after midnight on my own. You know what I mean? In dark. Whereas you're just not phased by it one little bit. Yeah, I were going to get a train to Glasgow, but they wanted £211. Bloody hell. It's not cheap travelling on train now unless you book well in advance. He's a wee guard dog, yeah, well that's it. Oh yeah, it amazes me where you're up and down at all hours, Heather. It just doesn't bother you. Oh, it's ridiculous. If you just decide on impulse to go somewhere on train here in UK, it's mega booked. It's ridiculous. You know. Certainly, you can understand why people use the cars. You know, they keep moaning about getting people out the cars and on public transport. Well, you're never going to get anybody on public transport when they're, you know, if you can drive to London for 50 quid in your car, and yet Avanti West Coast want 200. Granted, you don't have to drive and it gets you there in 2.5 hours, but it's a hell of a lot more money. You know, if you're going to London to say you're going to a gig in London, you're going to drive and save yourself 150 quid. Yes, it's a pain in the arse driving, but 150 quid's 150 quid. Yeah. Yeah, we call cloud spotting. Make a shape out the clouds. What can you see? There's plenty of clouds to go at today. Correct. The buses here, I mean the buses round here, to be fair, are pretty good as far as timekeeping's concerned, because they're so frequent, you know what I mean? If you miss one, there's another and 10 minutes later, but they're not cheap. A couple of years ago, I took my car to the garage and left it there, and I had to get bus back home, and I thought, yeah, well, I didn't have to, I could have got a taxi, but I thought, I'll get bus for a change. I haven't been on a bus. I haven't been on a bus for years, so I thought I'll get on bus. And it cost me nearly 8 quid to get from Blackburn to Darwin. Well, I could have got a taxi for that, and taxi would have took me direct to my door and wouldn't have stopped every 30 yards. Whereas you know, it stopped every 30 yards and charged me nearly 8 quid for the pleasure. Yeah. I mean, I was watching a video on YouTube the other week, and it was somewhere in Europe, and buses were free. The buses were free. So hardly anybody got in. You know, everybody were on bus, and they were so frequent. What's his problem? Oh, he said that were ages ago. That when he mentioned that, say my name, because our buses are like being on roller coasters. Yeah, but I forgot what it were. It was one of these travelling people, and they were somewhere in Europe, and they said it's great because you get off at airport and all the buses are totally free. And I thought that's the way to do it. That's the way to get people out of the cars. Run free buses. And they were all electric buses as well. Alright, just keep saying it, does it? Oh well, he's gone now. Yeah. I mean, London Underground, I mean, good grief. It's like a cattle market. Jonathan, 31 trains. Well, I don't know what's coming through now. We've had plenty of stuff. We've had a steam engine. We've had a steam engine twice. 2 steam engines, but the same one going in either direction. Now it's just normal passenger trains now. The next freight train is, I'll tell you when. I'll consult the book, consult the Oracle. Oh dear, what time is it now? 13:18. Oh dear. No more freight trains now until, well, too long to wait for me, that's for sure. Steam is always amazing to see. Yeah, well, we've had it twice today. Blue Peter with class 20 on the back. Yeah, I've been on London Underground, and it were chaotic to say the least. It really were chaotic. I didn't have a clue what I were doing. I was on the Bakerloo line. It was chaos. It's a long time ago. It's about probably 15 years ago now, maybe even longer. No more freight trains, I'm afraid. Nice one, ever. I like that. There is, but not for. There's one in an hour. I think the weather's going to turn here. It looks well ropey. And the wind's picking up a little bit as well, but it's still warm. I've got all my windows wide open and it's still mild. Don't forget, subscribe everybody. It makes it worthwhile, and subscribe to each other. And here we've got a class 331 coming, going to, you guessed it, Blackpool North. Not for an hour, I'm afraid. Hello, Chris. How are we doing? Have you been out? Have you been out with drone, or are you planning on going out? The wind's picking up a bit here. Yeah, I can see a wave of train-related sayings coming here in a minute. We need to get this chat back on track. That's unusual to see a pendolino on the down slow lane. Why is that? Yeah, all the train-related comments are going to be coming soon. I can feel it. You know. I feel everybody's brain ticking over now, trying to think of something. What's he said? I can't even read what he said. Hello, Tavik. I can't even pronounce your name, but hello, Russian person. Yeah, it's not so bad, this YouTube. It's not a bad platform. Oh my god, I'm going as daft as everybody else. Hello, Vanny, faster, where are the trains? One just gone past. Yeah. Yeah, gone off the rails a bit here, haven't we? Oh my god. Vanny, fishing, yeah. Yeah, that's what we're doing. And here we have another class 331 going to, yet again, Blackpool North. Oh, it kills me. Kills me. Hello, Carl. You're back again. How's your battery doing this time? Yeah. Yeah, to be on a more serious note, I think really we like you say, we're all a bit mental, and we need to be locked up in the old nut house. But some would class it as a miscarriage of justice. Oh God, I'm going simple. Hello, Jonathan. Arona, how we doing? Oh God, time for funny form, definitely. Yeah. Hello, Mooney. Okay, train spotter Carl. Catch you later. Yeah, it's good to laugh. Hello, Mooney. Hi, live. Hi, Mooney. How we doing? Don't forget, everybody, subscribe to everybody. And subscribe to me as well. Sharing is caring. Unless it's a bag of Maltesers. And we don't share them. We buy a share bag, but we don't share them. Yes, come here for a bit of fun, Lewis. It's the place to be. Mooney, yeah, clouds. The clouds are building. You're right there. We played a game the other day. What can you spot in the clouds? You had to make shapes, you know, of what's in the clouds, and there's a bit of a shape of something developing there, but I don't know if I should say what it is. Yeah, there's certainly a shape developing in that cloud, but it's debatable what it is. Yeah. I think who is it said the Malteser thing? Sharing is caring. The Vicar of Dibley once said it, and that's where I remember that from. falling apart now, that cloud shape, but it were more, how can I say, it were more prominent a minute ago. Certainly very dark clouds. Mine was about Jesus. Alright, yeah, correct. Oh yeah. Juggling the Maltesers. Oh God. Honestly, if I ever see anybody like round Easter time or anything with a cross up, that's all I'll think about now. Oh, I don't know, Kanan. It's probably it's probably, I don't know. I like Flying Scotsman, but I'm actually a little bit bored of it. But I don't know. Tricky one is that. So Nigel Gresley's alright, but it always looks a bit tatty and downtrodden nowadays. Difficult question. I like Tornado. That's alright. Looks like a finger. Yeah, my lord looks well, I must admit. It's away. No, I don't think it'll ever run again, my lord. I think a lot of bits are missing off it, truth be known. Concrete Bob. Yeah, I've seen that loads of times. It's been through here loads of times as Concrete Bob. No, it wouldn't have been. I mean, it has to be told everywhere it goes now, you know. Something coming, but I can't tell what it is. Oh, it's a Pendolino. Hello. Hello. So, Eve, how are we doing? How's it going? Hi there. That's a new car. Hello, Chopin at Chopin W. Chopin. That's a new car. What's a new car? Well, the one that just went past. I didn't even. What it? Oh, that was Pendolino, wasn't it? Hello, TJ. How we doing? Flying Scotsman isn't even a thing like it was when it hit 100. Yeah. All is well. Thank you. That's good, TJ. Good to hear. Under my eye. Hello, Zigmonderska1. Zigmonderska1. How are we doing? When's the next train? Be very soon, I would imagine. Hello, Mike McKellar. How are we doing? My dad would love watching this, but I don't know how to share to him. Or you need to. There is a way of doing it. I'm not 100% sure myself. Just hang on, I'll put it on another phone. You can share it to him. If I don't know if he's on YouTube or somewhere. I don't know. I don't know how you do it. Let me have a look. Just let me look at this live stream now. So I'm looking at the live stream now. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's what kids do. Mine were exactly the same. One of mine used to a bedroom in it loft, and oh, I used to dread going up there and what I'd find. Oh, unbelievable. Cups that have been there for years. Yeah, I don't know how you share the stream. There is a way. Yeah, you can share it if you're watching on a phone, Judith. If you're watching on a phone, you click the three dots on the top right, and it says share, and it offers you options of Facebook, Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp, mail, text message, and you know, that sort of thing. That's all I can tell you. The three, oops, the three dots at the top of the screen. That's all I can. That's all I can tell you. I've never actually tried sharing one out myself, but yeah. Which country am I in? Monduska. Yeah, I'm in the United Kingdom, and I'm on the West Coast Main Line, just outside of Preston. Hello, yo honey, how we doing? Don't forget to subscribe, and also subscribe to each other. And don't forget, tonight I'll put up the proper full 4K video of the steam engine that came through earlier on, because I did video it properly when yeah, open a toy shop. I know I need to sell some stuff. I've got loads of junk that I bought and never used. I keep saying this, but it's just, That's weird. The spotlights have come on the tracks for some reason. Wonder why that is. Never seen them on before. Hello, Jonathan Aarons. How are we doing from Trinity, Texas? Excellent. I love watching your videos. That's excellent. Well, if you look on my channel tonight, you'll see the steam train that came through earlier. I did video it in 4K, and that I will upload that tonight when I get home. Hello, trains around Latvia. How are we doing? I feel like I've been sat here for hours, and that's probably because I have. I'm amazed it hasn't rained yet, because it feels like it's going to rain. What time? What time's that, Lewis? What time what? Yeah, it's amazing what you show up into loft. It's amazing. I mean, I've got cupboards full of stuff now, and I need to root through them, you know. And I think I'm going to have to be a bit, what's the word I'm looking for? A bit ruthless. See, I'm ready for keeping stuff, thinking, oh, it might come in handy, but I'm going to have to be a bit ruthless and chuck stuff out. Like I've got an old PlayStation 4, and nobody uses them now, and it's there with headsets and everything, and you know what I mean, nobody's interested in them now, you know what I mean, they all want PlayStation 5 and all that business, and all it's doing is just taking up space in cupboard. Ruthless, yeah, that's the way. Yeah. Oh yeah. I have a little teddy bear called Harry Hardhead. That's what he's called. And it used to be my teddy bear when I was a kid. And that was his name, Harry Hardhead, because he had a hard head. His body was squishy, but his head was hard. And I still have him. And I have a Father Christmas as well, called Chinese Father Christmas, because it was a Christmas decoration, and for some reason I pulled his eyes off, and I just drew 2 lines back on his face, and he looked like a Chinese Father Christmas. And I still have him, the Chinese Father Christmas. And every Christmas, when somebody hangs him up, they all laugh when they see him, this Chinese Father Christmas in corner. Yeah, I'm now currently at just outside of Preston, Cesar Rodriguez. I'm in the UK, just outside of, on the West Coast Main Line, in a place called Preston, but I'm in the UK. Esso the Teddy. Yeah, Esso. Amazing, these little things you keep and you remember. Funny how you keep things and you just remember these little weird things. But I still have both of them. The Chinese Father Christmas is actually at my mum's house, and she puts him up every year, and we all laugh at it when we see it. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you've just got to throw things away, and it's a bit painful, but... Hello, Kendale. Yeah, where is the train? It'll come in soon. Something will be coming soon. Don't forget, subscribe, like, double tap the screen if you're on a phone and like. I just shared out my dad on YouTube, on WhatsApp, excellent. I once bought a teddy for 2p, little Ted with one eye and his throat cut. Oh well, fire. He'd had a rough life. I wonder. My dad worked in them all. I wonder what happened first. I wonder if the teddy got its throat slit first or got its eye pulled off first. Because that's probably how it ended up with a slit throat, because he didn't see it coming, you know, because he only had one eye maybe. Hello Morgan Owen, is that Colton Junction? No, I'm near Preston. Strong smell of chemicals around here all of a sudden for some peculiar reason. Something. Oh, I know what it is. It's a flipping one of them wagons that's just gone past from the. There's a big, whatever you want to call them. Correct. I just bandaged him up. He was always getting robbed at night. He was like, just take what you want. Yeah, well, I'd be the same. I'd be the same, Heather. There's no way I would risk my life for somebody robbing a shop. Not a chance. I had an incident in Bargain Booze about 2 years ago. There's a Bargain Booze in Blackburn, just outside of Blackburn, and it's right next to a traveller's site. And I went in there one night. Well, it was tea time. It was on my way home from work, and this giant guy come in. He was massive, and he was just picking things up, and he had no intention of paying. And I was just at till paying for my stuff. Woman sort of whispers to me, "Can you help me out and get rid of him?" I said, "Are you for real?" I said, "The size of him." I said, "Look at him." I said, "He'll kill me." I said, "Just go in your back room, lock your door and ring police." And that's what she did. And I did a hasty retreat. He was massive, about 6'7". He just looked like Tyson Fury, he did. Held it up with a butter knife. He ended up doing time for it. Held it up with a butter knife. Huh? Oh God. I held it up with a butter knife. I bet that news spread quickly. Spread. He certainly weren't using his loaf. Oh, we're off again. We're off again. He's probably out of prison now, trying to hold up a garage with a cheese grater. Oh, I love it, Ever. I love it. Oh, God. think he'll probably not go. He might give up trying to rob garages and might try and rob a weather spoons. Oh my God, we're off again. Yeah, a whisk. What did police do? Whisk him away. He's gone mad. Oh God. Holding up the garage ripples. Hello, Kwame Taj Cambo. Yes, I'm in the UK. The nearest train to me, Manuel Gomez Martinez, is Preston. 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 And I am in the United Kingdom. And the topic is doing armed robberies with a butter knife. Oh dear. Hello, Vivu. Oh, I can't even say your name, but hello to the last person who spoke in the chat. I can't say that. Hello, Brad Mitchell. Hello, Brad Mitchell from Sydney in Australia. Welcome. Welcome to the crazy gang. Recipe book. Hello, Froggo Plays VR. How are we doing? Blue sky in Glasgow. There's no blue sky here, Sanger. I think you've sent all your clouds down here, and my blue skies come up to see you. It was destined to be a recipe for disaster. Oh my God. Yeah, it certainly looks like it's going to rain. I'll just check the weather forecast, but I don't trust phone weather forecasts because the actual people that provide it are in California, and I think to myself, how can you possibly decide what's happening here? You know, it says provided by AccuWeather. Hello, Namichan JI, how are we doing? I can't tell what you're saying, but hello there, Namichan. Typical clouds, strong chance for northern lights tonight in England too, right? It's a chess table, yeah. No, we just when we're filling in time, we just talk rubbish. Hello, Manuela Gomez Martinez. The nearest station is Preston. Preston. Papa Romeo Echo Sierra Tango Oscar November. Preston. Yeah, Blackpool's not so far away from here. It's about 30, well, probably not even 30 miles from here. It's probably about 25 miles from here. Because I live about 20, 25 mile away myself, and Blackpool's about the same distance, but in the other way. No, Blackpool's a bit further, When I'm on the phone trying to do that, I'm like, P for pizza, R for rabbit. P for pizza, R for rabbit. Yeah. See you later, Brad Mitchell. Catch you later, Brad. I'd do that, yeah. A girl at work in office, she always used to do exactly the same. If anybody asked her to spell out on phone, she'd be the same. D for dog, C for cat, M for monkey, P for porcupine. And she did it all like in animals. Yeah, Z is zebra. It's actually Zulu officially, but zebra will do. The official term is Zulu. Alpha Bravo Charlie Delta Echo Foxtrot Golf Hotel India Lima Kilo Mama November Oscar Papa Quebec Sierra Tango Whiskey Yankee X-Ray Zulu. I think I got that in wrong order, but that was the alphabet. Romeo. Yeah, Romeo is Romeo Tango. Yeah, that's correct. That's that, Quebec, Romeo, Tango, Whiskey, yeah, that's correct. It's called phonetic code. Don't forget to subscribe and like the stream and subscribe to each other. Sharing is going. Unless it's a bag of Maltesers and you're called Jesus. We've got a helicopter coming somewhere. Hello from Jacksonville. I live 2 miles from a train graveyard. Oh, excellent. Les, how are we doing? Jacksonville. I wonder where Jacksonville. I know it's probably obviously in America, but whereabouts I do not know. I've got a helicopter buzzing right ahead, and it's a helicopter. I can't tell what it is. I think it's a police helicopter. They might be looking for somebody running riot in town centre with a wooden spoon. Okie dokie, Jeanette. Get your stuff weighed out for tonight's Manchester Tart. Can't beat a Manchester Tart. Hello, Train Spotter Kyle, you're back again. Manuela Gomez Martinez, I like Pendolinos, yes. And I thought they were, pardon me, I thought they were doing away with Pendolinos, but I've since found out they're not. They're refurbishing them all. Every time I go to a petrol station, however, I'm going to be thinking about people with butter knives. Every time now, I'm not going to be able to get it off my mind now that every time I go to petrol station a lot, I'm going to be thinking about butter knives. And here for Manuela Gomez Martinez, we've got another Pendolino coming towards the camera. Off to the petrol station, got my keys, wallet and my butter knife. Oh no. I'm going to think about that every time now. There's a single magpie stood right outside of my car. Is that a bad sign, that? I don't like it when I see a single magpie. Please go and find your friend. State Railway of Thailand and British Railway. Well, this is British Railway you're watching now, even though there's not much happening at the moment. It's all quiet on the Western Front, as they say. What time are we on? 7 minutes past 2. Let's have a consult the timetable. There's a freight train due, but not for another 15 minutes. So I'll probably watch that one and then call it a do. I said that ages ago I'm going to call it a do, and we seem to just potter on. But I'll wait for this last freight train, which is due in 15 minutes or so, and then I'll wrap it up, unless it starts raining. But the actual sun's peeping through at the moment. And in between now and then we've got Manchester Airport, Blackpool North, Glasgow Centre, just the usual stuff, to be fair. Hello, Train Spotter Cal. Hello, Gerard, how are we doing? I don't speak Thai, no. Hello, old Mackie's back. How are we doing? I was just looking at timetable there, so I won't miss a chat. Old Mackie's back. Hello again, yes. Welcome. Hello, Gerard. A calm day, yes. Hello. Yes, looks like the view of a train set. I think I'm stealing your sun. Yeah, you are. There's no sun here. It's trying to poke through, but it's making a very poor effort of it. .10 in the evening in Thailand, yes. Yes, you are in front of us in Thailand. Tomorrow night, if you come on tomorrow, on a stream tomorrow, and just give me lottery numbers. You watch it on your telly, lottery, and then ring me up and tell me what numbers were. Yeah, they're I don't think they're not raspberries. I think they're blackberries. So people keep telling me, but they've all gone funny. They're not edible now because they're on the other side of the fence. You can't access them. Jam making material there. Yes, correct. Alive with cloud shapes. Yeah. Yeah, there's a woman here. She's one of these people who, doggy daycare or something, and I think she's lost one of her dogs. She comes every day in a van. There's quite a few people do it, and they come with these vans with loads of dogs, and I think she's lost one. She's walking around with a bag of dog biscuits and whistling. You can hear her whistling and scattering biscuits on the floor. So she's obviously, one of her dogs has decided that he doesn't want to get back in van. Right, Orange Fox, how we doing? Well, I don't know, because I went to look at, I looked at a train ticket price to Glasgow the other week, and that were in standard class, and they wanted 211 quid. The goods train, which is due soon, is coming from a place called, let me look on my sheet again, on the thing, I forgot. It's coming from a place called Hams Hall, which is somewhere in London, because it's near Park Lane, according to this, and it's going to Moss End Euro Terminal, which is the nearest place in that is somewhere called Holytown in Scotland. It looks like it's half an hour north of Carstairs, if that makes sense to anybody. Yeah, there'll be trains passing soon, that's for sure. Just gone a bit quiet at the moment for some weird reason. Yeah, so there we go. It's going from somewhere in London to way up Scotland. A place called Holytown. Siemens Desario, class 360 through airport, Bangkok Airport, yeah. I don't know. You'd have to ask somebody else. I have no idea. Hello, the Oasis Vlogs. How are we doing? Yeah, she's definitely lost a dog somewhere. She's gone wandering through bushes now. Yeah, there we go. That's going to Manchester Airport, that train, and it's come from the Lake District somewhere, either Barrow-in-Furness or at Windermere. Like I say, after this next freight train's been, I'm going to call it a do, because I've been here a long time. I've been here 4.5. I've been here. How long have I been here? 2:15, 2:45 to 2:15. Been here 4.5 hours. Four and a half hours. Hello, Dwayne Trivet. Yeah, we're in the United Kingdom on the West Coast Main Line, just outside of Preston. Do you bring lunch? No, I haven't brought lunch with me. I didn't think I'd be here this long, to be honest, because according to the weather forecast, it was going to rain at dinner. But it's still fine. And the first stream I've streamed from 9:45 till about, I don't know, 12 o'clock-ish, and then the stream cut out, so I had to restart it again. So this is actually a second stream, so I've done two-hour streams thereabouts, you know. Don't forget to subscribe, everybody, and like and subscribe to each other. Doesn't cost anything, but it makes it worthwhile. And if the weather's permitted tomorrow, I'll try a different location, but until the morning you can't tell with the weather. I'm in Bristol, Tennessee, USA. Excellent. Quite a few in from the USA today. Bristol, Tennessee. We have a Bristol in the UK. Wee Jeff's having a big snoring session, is Wee Jeff. They do snore a lot, don't they, some dogs? We used to have a Westie and that were exactly the same. It used to like snore and grunt in its sleep, and then all of a sudden it used to twitch in its sleep like it were having a dream or something, kicking its legs about and stuff while it was asleep. Our town is named after your Bristol. Excellent. My dog moves when dreaming and yelps. He's a Jack, right? Yeah, mine used to do that. Used to kick its legs around. Yeah. Jeff sometimes barks in his sleep like he doesn't do enough. Yeah, I was used to. Never used to bark, but it used to do this like, woo, woo, woo. Legs would start kicking around and twitching. Yeah, and yelping, yeah, he's a Jack Russell, I presume you mean. Yeah, it's funny things with dogs, they're comical. I can remember before we had the Westie, we used to have a border collie, and it were really. Have you done these casts on Christmas? No, definitely not. Christmas Day. I don't like Christmas Day, man. I'm not a fan of it, to be honest with you. I'm not a big fan. I used to, but I don't now. Okay, Heather. Catch you later, Heather. Don't wake Jeff up. Yeah, old Mac is back. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. After the freight train, I'm going to wrap it up for today. Done enough today. Excellent, thank you, Dwayne Trivet. I'll just see where it is, the freight train. It can't be far away. Like 8 minutes away. It's just currently just left Wigan Boar's Head, so it's not far away. Wigan's only just down the road from me. It's due here at 28. 8 minutes away. And then I'll be wrapping it up then until tomorrow. I wonder why the spotlights have all come on. All the spotlights outside the track have come on for some peculiar reason. I've never seen them lit before. First time I've ever seen them lit. Very odd. Very odd indeed. Can't believe how mild it is. Well, you never know. You never know, Sanger. I see Northern Rail getting a huge amount of government money. Yeah, well, I'm not right sure. Northern Rail are already owned by government, you know. I seem to remember that they were classed as one of these operators in need of help or whatever the hell they call it. Hello, Yorkshire Railway Adventures, how are we doing? Hello, Ivana Jerky, back again. Hi there. Freight train due in 3 minutes. Then I'm definitely wrapping it up. No, you need to be able to, like you say, can you not use your phone outside through the Wi-Fi? Because if your phone's connected to your Wi-Fi, then YouTube will allow it because it's not coming over a mobile network, if you know what I mean. You get me drift? I think. Freight train should be with us any minute. Half an hour late, it should have been here at 2 o'clock. I can only 5 Oh, I can only go live from the laptop. Yeah, but I want to say, all right, I'm with you. But if you've not got a phone, you can connect to your house Wi-Fi. That's what I'm saying. Because if you do that, then the YouTube will allow the stream, because it's, you're not, even though you're on a mobile phone, you're going through the Wi-Fi network, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but without trying it, but I think if you connect to the phone from, you know. Hello, Eric. Hello, Eric Griffin again. How are we doing? Freight train coming any second. It's literally 3/4 of a mile down the track is the freight train. And then that will be the end for today. Thank you. Hold Max back. Thank you very much. You're a training influence. Thank you. Excellent. Yeah, I will do. I will do, Senga. Excellent. Yeah, subscribe to Senga Grace. She's an artist, and she's really good. Worth a subscription. Senga Gracie. She's in the chat now. Hello, Mooney, again. Where's this freight train? Ah, it's coming now. I can see the headlights. I'm going to film this freight train in 4K as well, and I'll put it on my channel tonight, so you'll be able to see the steam train and this freight train. I don't know what it is, but I'm thinking it's going to be a DB cargo class 66. I guess. Usually, it might not be. Might not be. Can't tell. It could be a 66 or an 88. Nope, it's a 66. Videoed that in 4K, so you will be able to view that later on my channel if you go to my YouTube homepage. I'll upload it when I get on. Anyway, thanks everybody for watching, thanks for subscribing, thanks for liking, and thanks for everything. And I will see you, weather permitting, tomorrow. Thanks everybody. Catch you all later. And amazingly enough, the sun's coming out again, surprisingly. Thanks everybody, catch you all later. Did you know that watercross line down in did you know the watercross line on a 1 foot? No, I didn't, no. Catch you all later. Bye everybody. Thanks again.